Demon Deacons about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Knox. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The pull and throw off the RPO. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pressure coming. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Morris. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kidd Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Mays. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Mays. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pushes for the goal line. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Knox. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Morris. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. Slithers into space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Knox. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He leaves it with his back. Sweet cut there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off with?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone when my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man, it's Knox. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch down the right side. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. He's going to look for a man on third and short. They'll run the screen. Spins away from the defense. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet.
Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mays. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Mays. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Lost one deep down the right side. Another incompletion on third down. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Finds his tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Hernandez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Rides the back and leaves it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's got the tight end. Got enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to bully their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mays. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. Third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Knox. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They boot it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hernandez. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. He's looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Push down for the tackle. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Grab over the middle. It's knocked. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He makes the grab.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Showing off the arm. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Finds his man. It's knocked. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Grab behind the line. It's knocked. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Slams ahead. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 10 over Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes a grab deep. Wide open spaces. The tag. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Going to take a shot on second and short. Gets it out fast. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. All tied up, under a minute to play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trying play action. Forced out of the pocket. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And the kick is good. His third field goal of the game, and 3 is the magic number for the win. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.